So do you want to keep your real estate leads in loop, but you do not have to keep the check on these leads manually, or you have to send a personalized messages? Then this video is for you. Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can send WhatsApp messages to all the Facebook leads, real estate leads, which you are receiving from Facebook lead ads. You can send personalized WhatsApp messages immediately after the form submission or the inquiry, then 7 days after the inquiry for the follow-up purpose, and then you can also send 1 month after the form submission for the follow-up purpose. Now, if you also want to learn how you can create this for your business, let's start creating this step by step from the beginning. So here we are going to see how we can build the connection between Facebook lead ads, where I'm running the real estate agency. I'm collecting all my leads from here, and Pabbly chat flow to send the WhatsApp messages and WhatsApp follow-ups on 7th day or after 1 month. So for this, I'm going to build the connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly chat flow using Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in the browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you some tasks. You can use those tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that are forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. Here, all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll select this Pabbly Connect Access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where I will be able to find my workflows over here and the folders over here. If you wish to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow. I'm going to create the workflow from the scratch, name this workflow as Stop Losing Real Estate Leads, and then I'm going to select the folder. These are the folders which have been created. I'll simply select Facebook lead automation, click on create. Here I have this trigger application box. Now we have two principles to create this workflow or the automation. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever I receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, automatically a WhatsApp message is sent, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Facebook lead ads, and in the trigger event, I'm going to select new lead instant and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. I have already logged in my Facebook account, and I'm going to continue with that account. You will see connection will be created, and it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. Here it is, connection created successfully. Now I have to enter the page name at the lead gen form. To get this page name, I'm going to open this Facebook account, and over here you can see that I am on this prime properties. I am on this page. I am going to select this page from here. I will be running all my advertisements using the same page, so I'm going to select the same page, and then I have to enter the lead gen form. To get this lead gen form, I'm going to open Meta for Developers. You can visit this simply by typing developers.facebook.com. So after landing towards this page, you have to scroll down and then go towards the developer tools. And as you land towards this page, you have to scroll down again and then search for this lead ads RDO debug tool. Here, this lead ads testing tool has opened in front of me, where I'm going to search for the page, which is this prime properties, and then I'm going to enter the form. So to get this form, you can see the forms which I have created under this page. If I select this property inquiry form, I have to go back towards my workflow and select the same form. I'll hit save and send test request, and you will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. And now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response here in this workflow. In order to do that, I will be submitting a form in this lead ads testing tool. But before that, I'm going to delete the lead, and then I'm going to refresh this page once. Now, when you will be running a live campaign, you need not have to do this again and again like me. I'm going to select the page as prime property and the form as property lead form only, and then I'm going to click on this preview form. Here I'm going to enter these details. What type of property are you looking for? Villa. Estimated budget is 50 lakhs to 1 crore. When are you planning to purchase the property? So I'm going to write within 6 months. So we have the finance, yes. And would you like to schedule a visit? Yes. Then I have entered these details. test@pabblytudes.com is the email address. The full name is this. Phone number is this. I'll click on this continue, click on this submit. Here, as soon as the form submission is done, I'm going to open my workflow and check whether I have received these details there or not. Here, let's wait for the webhook response. And just 5 seconds ago, I've captured the response. The type of property which I was interested in is this villa. The estimated budget is this 50 lakh to 1 crore. The time is 6 months. Then we have the finance, then we have the visit, then we have the details of this lead. The name is test user, email address is test@pabblytudes.com, and this is the phone number. We have received all the details, and from this we can say the connection setup is working fine. And now whenever there will be new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to send them a WhatsApp message. So I will be sending 3 WhatsApp messages. One, I will be sending them immediately. Then second, I will be sending them after 7th day, and then I will send them after 30th day. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in the action application, I'm going to search for Pabbly chat flow. In the action event, I'm going to select send text message and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. In this help desk, a hyperlink is provided. If you click on this, you will be redirected towards the all Pabbly apps page, from where you have to go towards this Pabbly chat flow. You will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly chat flow, and from there on the left hand side you can see the settings. From here you have to go towards this APIs and webhooks. Now as you land towards this page, here you have the API which you can copy and paste it to the workflow. As I've already an existing connection, I've created the connection multiple times. I'm going to save this. You will see Pabbly chat flow will be connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the details. So here I'm not going to enter the detail manually, instead I'm going to map it. So to enter this WhatsApp phone number, I'm going to go towards the Facebook lead ads after entering the slash and enter the phone number. As you can see that I have received the country code but with the plus sign, and in this help desk it is written clearly that we do not have to use the plus sign. So for that I'm going to format this step. I'm going to save this step, and then I'm going to click on this add new action step. In the action application, I'm going to search for text formatter by Pabbly. In the action event, I'm going to select text basic formatting and then click on connect. Now in this string, I'm going to enter the phone number as this one, and then in the transform, I'm going to enter extract number and then save and send this. Here I've received the response. Now I'm going to map it over here. So I have received the response now from text formatter. So here is the number, and then I'm going to enter the WhatsApp message. So here I have entered this message. Now I'm going to map the name of the person to send a personalized message. So the name of the person was this: hi test user, thanks for your interest in a property. I'd be happy to find the right property based on budget, location and requirement. Would you like to share some suitable property option with you? So I'm going to enter or map the name of this person in the name field also. Now over here you see mapping is a very important, so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response, and that's why we have to map it instead of manually entering it. So without mapping, you won't be able to change the phone number when you receive a new form submission, or you will be able to send this personalized message. So I'm going to remove this phone number for now, because this is a dummy phone number and I have to show you the WhatsApp message on the execution of the workflow. So I'm going to enter my own phone number. After adding these details, I'll hit save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And we have received the response. Let me open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received any message there or not. Here I have received this message: hi test user, thanks for your interest in our property. So this is the first message. We have sent a personalized message. Now what we have to do, I am going to copy or clone this step, and then I'm going to put a delay. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and there is a feature by Pabbly which is this delay. In this I'm going to select the event as that time delay, click on connect. Now how much time do you want to delay? So I'm going to delay for the unit will be days and the delay unit will be 7. So after 1 week I want to send another message. I'm going to hit save and send test request. So here the delay has been put for 7 days. Now I'm going to open this step. So here I have entered this message: hi test user, just following up for the property inquiry. Are you still looking for a property? We have some options that may match your requirement. Would you like me to share the latest update? And then again, I'm going to save and send this. I'll hit save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. So we have received the response, the message has been sent, and here it is. So after 7 days, we have successfully sent this personalized message. Now I'm going to send a final message. I'm going to clone this step again and put delay for 30 days. So the event will be at time delay. Click on connect delay for, and the delay unit will be days and the value will be 30. Then I'm going to save and send this, and the delay has been put for 30 days. Now I'm going to open this step. So here I have entered this new message, and I'm going to enter the name of this person, which is this test user. So hi test user, it's been a while since your property inquiry, so I wanted to check. So I'm going to send this final message after the 30th day. So I'm going to click on save and send test request. Before that, you can see that I have sent 2 messages and I'm going to reply. So if I keep sending the messages won't be received after the second message if the customer or the user has not replied to us. So I'm going to enter a message like hey, and then I'm going to go towards the workflow and save and send this. We have received the response, the message has been sent. Let's open the WhatsApp, and here it is. Hi test user, it's been a while since your property inquiry. So I wanted to check if you're looking to buy a property. You see, we have successfully sent the messages immediately after a week and after a month. So this is how we have built the connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly chat flow to send follow-up messages via WhatsApp, and without lifting any finger, keep this user in a loop and send personalized WhatsApp messages. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation, and before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this automation, you can create multiple such automation using Pabbly Connect. Now if you want to know the different plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any issues, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.